Hi, welcome to the West Valley Recreation Center. How may I help you? You're interested in the cheerleading team we have? Alright. Well, do you have history? Okay. So in high school, you were in cheerleading. Okay. Although, something that I do like to clarify is, high school cheerleading is very different from all-star cheerleading. High school is very, it's for the school events, basically. So you have a lot of football games, you have basketball games, and you do go to some competition, but all-star basically lives for competition. There's no football games. There's just competition, so that is something I like to clarify. Alright then, well, our tryouts are actually in the spring, but it's a good thing to be early because then you have an advantage that you can kind of feel out the team and get used to them. Yeah. Alright then, let me just tell you a little bit about the team, and then I'll get some information from you. Okay, sounds good. Okay. So basically, we're a part of this recreation center. We use it for our workouts, for our practices, and well, there is a small fee for using it. It's not a huge amount, just yearly. Yeah. So yeah, we do get access to everything that the rec center has. So we have access to the pool, we have access to the workout room. Really anything there is you can use. So yeah, that's a plus from it. Alright, so about the team. We practice every Tuesday and Thursday, and we do hold our tryouts in the spring because competition season pretty much ends around springtime. So we like to get the new girls in, well, the new candidates in, so that we have as much time as possible to train together. So, a plus about having the tryouts in the spring is that summer, when it's really our off season, kind of, we have time to condition and time to just really work together as a team, really come together. So yeah. Well, we have two teams. We have, well, it really depends. It's four if you really look at it. We have our junior level, which is the lower level of tumblers, and we have non-tumbling, and then we have the highest level, which with tumbling and non-tumbling. So you're not required to really know tumbling. You don't tumble? Okay, that's no problem. See, you don't really need to. Although if you do get your tumbling down, you can try out for the tumbling class. Yeah. There's always time. There's no rush. Yeah, so what happens is that in the spring, we have an informal kind of tryout. We don't really like making our candidates uncomfortable with the formal kind of, you go by yourself in front of a panel. It's too uncomfortable, and we feel like it makes you nervous, so it will make you freeze up a bit. So So what we do is that we, depending on the turnout of the tryouts, we'll separate you in groups of 5 or 10, and we'll teach you guys a dance. Then we'll make you perform it in your groups. I would say about 2 or 3 times, so that we can really see each of you, and that way you're with others and you don't feel as nervous because all the attention isn't on you. So yeah, it's a plus. Yeah. There are some fees that come with it. There's a competition fee, and it differs from competition to competition. If it's just a small one, it will be probably like $15. But if it's a national one, it will be more. And obviously, traveling expenses, although we do have a charter bus that we use, and we do get a discount. And then, of course, for your uniform, there's a fee for that. I actually have one with me of what it looks like. Our colors are red, white, and blue. Very patriotic. And this would be the shell, what the shell looks like. Our mascot is the Vikings. And Vikings is written in this very shiny red. These are very, very high quality and very durable uniforms. It's a very thick material, but it's very breathable as well, so that's very important. Because while performing, you don't want to be held back by your uniform. This is what the shell looks like. Feel the letters. And under the shell, of course, depending on the weather, we wear, I call it a body liner, but I've heard people call it different things, but I call it a liner, just for short. And you do get your name embroidered right here, and it will be right here on your neck. So when you wear it, it'll be right here. And there's a panel in the back, so it's not, you can put additional stitching so it's not itchy, but this one never really gives us problems. And of course there's a zipper in the back. That's what it looks like from the back. And it's a very, very stretchy material. It's kind of an, if you've seen Under Armour, it's kind of like that. It kind of helps keep you cool as well. It absorbs your sweat. As odd as that sounds. And this is a skirt. And it's fitted to go on your waist. So right here. And it's blue with a white stripe in the bottom. In the back, of course, you have your buttons and your zipper. So I have 2 buttons. So maybe if you eat too much one day, you can loosen it up a bit. And then you have your zipper, of course. Yeah. And under this, of course, we wear our briefs, or in Bring It On, as they call them, spanky pants. I just call them briefs. So yeah, our uniform. So after seeing all of that, would you be interested? Yeah? Okay. That's amazing. We love you people. Okay. So I'm just going to get some information. Not a whole lot, but just enough so that I have your contact information and just some background information on you. But I will not share this information with the rest of the team. This will just be for me because I handle a paperwork for the team. So it is nice to have certain things on file so we know more about you. Okay. Alright. So let me make sure I put you as non-tumbling. Okay. What is your name? First name. Okay. So with an I. Okay. And then your last name, please. Okay. What is your age? Alright. And your phone number. Hold on. Okay. Area code first. Okay. Alright, and your cheerleading experience specifically. So, if you were in high school, were you in JV? Were you in varsity? How many years were you in each? At any time, were you a captain? So things like that. So 2 years in JV and 2 years in varsity. Okay. And what is your stunting experience? No, well, were you a base? Were you a back spotter? Were you a flyer? If so, for how long? Go into specifics. The more specific, the better, so the better we know you. Okay, so you've tried everything, but you're mainly a base. And you're a flyer for 2 years? Okay. Alright, so let me make sure I have this right. So you have experience in all spots, right? Okay. But specifically, you're mainly a base. So basically, you're a base for 2 years and a flyer for 2 years. Okay. So base for 2 years and a flyer for 2. As far as basing goes, were you on the left or on the right? Because I know how crazy that drives some people to change spots. Okay, so looking at the stunt, you're on the right? Okay, so right side. And how far did you go into stunting? So as a flyer, let's start as a flyer. How far did you go? So you got to single-legged at a full level, okay. Okay, so single-leg stunts at full level. And did the single-legged stunts vary? Okay. And as a base? Okay, so you did pretty much everything. Single-legged, basket tosses, okay. And with single-legged, were you a main base or supporting? Okay, supporting, okay. Alright, so that's basically it. Just make sure you come if you want for practice so you can get ahead of the other candidates that do come in the spring. Okay? And we're very glad to have you. Alright then. Well, I'll see you next week then.